Today it's Owen here, and you've got Jessie in the background and Murray in the background. And today we are going to discuss my favourite Pokemon of every type. So without further ado, let's start with the Fire type. Hot Fire type. That sounded wrong. So, my favourite fire type is none other than the Owen fire starter Blaziken. I really like his design because 1, he's basically broken in Pokemon Tournament. 2, he's got a really cool design. 3, I love his Mega. And 4, he can learn a lot of moves. So, good job, Blaziken. You made this on this list. Good job, mate. Here is an example of the fire type, and now we're moving on to the grass type. The grass types are really cool, and my favourite one is Venusaur. Now Venusaur is really cool. Love his Mega because they basically got a plant and they got a dinosaur and they fused them together, and then yeah, this is a grass type. This is Venusaur. Bam.
At the end, you're going to see something cool.
So yeah, that's the grass type covered. Now let's get on to the next type. Water. Pretty chill type. Murray's just knocked something over. Oh my god. Nothing to see here, just hit a stool with his foot. So the water type is really cool, and my favourite water type is none other than the legend Greninja. Greninja is a ninja. That's a frog. Greninja.
Yeah. And he's mine. I love Greninjas when I was littler, and now
Greninja's really cool. You can learn a lot of moves. I love Ash. I love his Ash Greninja, and that's why Greninja is on this list. So let's get to the next Pokemon. Yeah, he's also got water type.
And at the end, you'll be seeing all 3.
So, let's get on. The next one is Bug. I picked Golisopod because there isn't very good bug Pokemon. This is an example of a bug Pokemon.
Yeah, my boy.
I really like Golisopod because of how he evolves into... It's basically you, and then you're evolving, because then you're scared of the kid bully at the start. This is just an example, like Wimpod, and then you overcome that challenge and you are the saver of not getting bullied, if that makes sense. So that's why Golisopod is on this list. Good job, Golisopod.
Sorry.
The next one is Dark type. Now, Dark type, I have picked Zoroark. 1, because I love its ability illusion. 2, because I used it in my Ultra Sun playthrough, which isn't on my channel, so don't try look for it. I wanted to make it.
This is another example of a Dark type, which is the exact same water and
so
dark.
3, Zoroark's really cool design. So good job, Zoroark.
Yeah. So
the next dragon type is Salamence. This is an example of a dragon type, and it is Rayquaza. So Rayquaza, and my favourite dragon type is Salamence, and not Rayquaza. Sorry, any Rayquaza lovers, but I think Salamence. I think Salamence is really cool. I love how it's like a moon, like wings on its Mega Evolution. I like how it can learn a lot of moves, like Fire Blast, Hydro Cannon, mine has Stone Edge, Hydro Cannon, Fire Blast, and Flash Cannon. So good job, Salamence. Next is the electric type. My favourite electric type is not Pikachu. Sorry guys, because I want it to be different.
If you're a Pikachu lover, sorry.
It's Jolteon. These are my opinions, so
yeah, it's like a Pikachu dog.
So I like Jolteon because he's like really cool. I love his design and aspects. He can learn some good moves, and yeah, so that's why I like Jolteon. Now for the fairy, we at least needed one mythical Pokemon on this, so I think you might know who the 4 Pokemon that I choose from is. Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, and Tapu Koko. Place your bets now. 3, 2, 1. Tapu Koko, guys. If you guess Tapu Koko, you're absolutely right.
And also, tomorrow we're making cupcakes with Pikachu and Pokeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
No, you weren't.
Liar.
So, don't say that word. We don't say lying on this. So I think I've called it Look in My Ultra Sun, and I think he's really cool. So good job, Tapu Koko. Now we have the big fighting type. My favourite fighting type is none other than the Beast, the Legend, Lucario. Love his Mega Evolution. They went in the right direction with that. Love how he's still fighting. I can totally see that having really good advantages. And Lucario's just got a really good design. So I think Lucario's the coolest fighting type. So my flying type is Noivern. You may be saying Noivern's a dragon type, but he's actually a flying type. I like Noivern because I caught one and he's really cool design. Ash has one, and I watched the XY anime. I watched it all. Really good. And I just like its overall design. So good job, Noivern.
And it's now
so the ghost is Chandelier. Now this Pokemon isn't very loved because it's basically a chandelier. Yeah, as its name supplies, but it's got ghost spirits in it. I think that concept's really good, and it can be stretched to further limits, even having its own gimmick, whereas if you touch its flames, you will be burned, and only the purest water drops can save you. That should be its Pokedex entry. So, good job, Chandelier. He's always been one of my favourite ghost types. So the ground type one is Steelix. I love its Mega Evolution. I love the concept of diamonds in it. Really cool concept. I think Steelix is quite cool because of its iron, and that is really good. So Steelix is one of my favourite ground types, if not my favourite ground type. Well, it is my favourite Pokemon I ever typed, so it is. My favourite ice type is none other than the graceful, mystical Glaceon. As you can see, there's 2 evolutions on the thing because the evolutions are quite cool, really cool, and I love them. And if you don't like all of them, you at least need to like one. If you don't like one, that's fine. But I think Glaceon's really mystical. I like the concept of it being around an icy rock because you wouldn't evolve it with an ice stone because...
I'm telling you my favourite Eevee in the next episode of me.
Yeah. So, that's the ice type covered. Good job, Glaceon. My favourite normal type is Snorlax. Snorlax is such a cool thing.
He can take so much hits.
I like Ash's Snorlax because it's like sleeping half of the time. When it gets up, you know things are going to get crazy. It's like a beast. It's took out loads of Pokemon, and I really like its concept of being sleepy, but when it comes up, it's a mad raging beast. Good job, Nintendo and Snorlax. My favourite poison type is Nidoking. I never put Nidoqueen in it because I don't really like how Nidoqueen is blue. I would much rather have it like another colour, maybe yellow or something.
Yeah.
Even though that wouldn't look very nice. But I like Nidoking because it looks really cool. One of my favourite colours are purple. And I think Nidoking is really cool. I've said that several times. So yeah, Nidoking is just my favourite poison type. My favourite psychic type is the pseudo legendary Metagross. Now Metagross is really cool because it's connected of its pre-evolutions, because it's got Beldums go together, making Metang. So Metangs go together, that's how you make your Metagross, and 2 Metagross go together, that's basically Mega Metagross. So Metagross is really cool. Love how Steven has it, and I have a Metagross. So good job me, and good job Metagross for making it on this list. My favourite rock type is Aerodactyl. I like the concept of this Pokemon being basically a T-Rex pterodactyl thing, and I think that's quite cool concept. quite cool concept. That sounded okay. So yeah, that's why my favourite rock type is Aerodactyl. Now, we at least needed to have one legendary on this list as well, so I put it for Steel. I love the Alga. I think he's really cool, or should I say it, because it doesn't have a gender. And so yeah, the Alga is really cool, and I think he deserved a spot on this list. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. These were my favourite Pokemon of every type. Thanks for watching. Click that subscribe button, then click the notification bell next to it. Share the video and like the video or dislike. If you dislike, it's not that bad. It's just that if you dislike, you can tell me in the comments what I need to improve. So guys, that's it.
Guys, and if you keep on watching it tomorrow, you might see my new video called Top 10 and 8 favorite Eevees, because I'm just gonna say which ones are my favorite, and then
there's only 8 Eevee editions, Mary.
I know, that's why I've seen 8.
And have you watched?
So see ya.
See ya, guys.